Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about a car that we just got in. Believe it, they made about 136 of them. Most of you, even you car guys out there, aren't going to say they've seen many of these. A 1953 Muntz Jet. All the details in but a moment. Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about our latest acquisition, and it's one of those cars that even the die-hard car guys aren't say, I don't even know if I've heard of one. I certainly have never seen one. A 1953 Muntz Jet. Car made by Madman Muntz, and I'll tell you what, you're going to want to watch this entire video from start to finish because you're going to want to watch the details of this car. You're going to hear a cold start, and you're going to have a nice walk around, give you more of the actual features that this car has. No, you can also click on the link in the description, and that will also take you right to our website. And our website is www.ellingsonmotorcars.com, where you'll find the pricing of this car, additional information on it, and have availability to our over 100 additional collector cars that we currently have on our sales floor here at Ellingson's. Nope, this is one of those cars many folks have come into the showroom here and go, what the heck, I have not heard of a Muntz Jet. Well, there is a fellow that decided in the early 50s, late 40s that I'm going to make an American sports car. And this character, and that's what he was a character, needless to say, came out with what they call a Muntz Jet. What a unique automobile, different engine combinations and stuff they had. He was kind of trying to find whatever he could. In 1953, they probably figure they made, right around 136 of these. So I guess rumor is then that, if you haven't seen one of these, the odds are that's probably a pretty few and far between car if you think about 1953. 1953, this particular car has the Lincoln 317 V8 in it. A good reliable old Lincoln motor hooked up behind a hydromatic automatic transmission. Colorado red, great color for 1953, and it's just one of those cars that just everything about it. He tried to take all these ideas from some of the European cars and some of the stuff that was starting to gain in popularity, and that's why he incorporated some of those ideas in this car. Like I said, really nice paint, love the chrome, very nice chrome all the way around. The V windshield is really cool. That is just one of those neat things. The big thing, this car was extremely expensive. At first it was over $5,000. Well, they tried to come up with an idea how they could make it a little more economical. So they decided to come out with the convertible with what they called the Carson removable top. Again, you want to watch the entire video because we'll have some highlights and more details of the top that actually comes off. It just has 4 wing nuts. You take it off, 2 people carry it and set it aside, and now you have that open convertible feel right here. Neat with the wide white walls. Love the Muntz little caricature that they have in the center of the hubcaps with the wire wheels, white walls. Just really a neat thing. Dual exhaust on this thing, nice sound to it going down the road. With a V8, it's more than enough power to make this car go down the road. Taking a look at the inside, everything had to be custom made. I mean, this is a custom made car. It's not a kit car. It is a truly manufactured car, and it does have the original tag inside the door as well, and a clear title also. To take a look at the interior in this car, looks kind of like an airplane instrument cluster, if you will, with the tachometer, the speedometer, and extra gauges to give you a complete feel of what you're doing with this car. Neat thing, like I said, automatic. Anyone can jump in this car and drive it. Go down the road. It is just neat. The white ivory bucket seat, vinyl interior, even a padded dash. In 1954, padded dash would kind of be, or 53, would be kind of a new novelty idea. Many of us have scars on our foreheads from hitting steel dashes in most other American-made cars. Dual outside spots on it as well. And the nice thing about the car, it does have a trunk area. Nice for traveling, or if you're going to the local car show, or if you're going to the golf course. Throw a set of clubs in the trunk, and away you go. center console. They have a radio installed right in there as well. No, it is one of those cars that's really, really unique. Now you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and now even TikTok. You know, give us a like, leave us a comment or subscribe. We appreciate it very much. You'll find all the information on this car, my current inventory, and as an added feature, you can find cars that we sold over the last several years as well. So if you got time to peruse those internet sites, they're kind of good for us old car guys that like that stuff. No, it is one of those cars, like I said, probably one of the mystery cars that people come through our establishment here and go, I have to honestly say I have never seen one of these. Very, very unique to say the least. And they make sure to tell you what it is on the front, Muntz Jet there, on the back as well. So it does have a good name recognition if you spot it, to say the least. Now, if you're like me, you're gonna say, you know, Scott, I really like the video. Does a really good job of showing you all the details, the walk around. We do a cold start. You hear all the features of the car, but I want to see it in person for two reasons. Number one, I might have interest in owning a car of this rarity and whatnot, or you just enjoy coming and looking at old cars, and we have some of the nicest stuff we've ever had on our sales floor right now. So come on down. We are open Monday through Friday from 10 until 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. Now, if you have any questions, you have questions about this car or any of your other inventory, give us a call at 763-428-7337, and we will do our very best to answer any and all questions you may have. We can assist you getting shipping lined up. If that's I live out of state, how would I get this car to me, to my doorstep? We have sources that we can help get that lined up for you as well. Or if you need financing, we have several sources also for that, with people that understand what collector cars are all about. No, it is one of those cars that when you get right down to it, there's just not very many of them out there. It was a very unique American automobile, and if you want something that nobody else has in the neighborhood, didn't have them when they were new, probably certainly don't have one today, we've got it sitting right here on the sales floor. Ellingson Motorcars in Rogers, and remember that website, ellingsonmotorcars.com. And thank you again for watching our video, and hopefully, if this is something you're looking for, it could be sitting in your garage next week. Thank you again, and see you next time.